In the last video, I showed that I bought this, a 1998 Porsche Boxster. Now, I never bought this with the intentions of making a project or building anything out of it. I just wanted a new daily driver that was quite fun and had a nice badge and was comfortable and fast. However, the car decided to go and do other things. It decided on the first day that I bought it to start messing with me a little bit. So it thought whilst I was driving at 60 miles an hour that it might like to have the roof come down. So in preparation for that, it dropped both of the windows down to halfway and refused to let me bring them back up. Something made the car think that it was dropping, even though you can't actually take the roof off without the car being completely stationary and the handbrake being up. So a little bit of an odd one. Fixed that with a bit of blue tack that was stuck in between the latch and the button that tells the car that the roof is going down, and that worked for about 2 weeks. Then when it started to get really nice out, the roof stopped wanting to go down. Perfect. It turns out the same switch that caused the window issue is the same switch that then caused the roof issue. And if you have a 98 Boxster or a 986 Boxster, or actually any generation Boxster, because I went into Porsche recently and saw the 718 still uses the same switch mechanism, this is probably why your roof stopped working. So let's just see how easy that actually is to fix. Someone's been at this one before. Ah, I see why that one's got a cut in it, because some has stripped it. That screw's getting replaced. Who the put that in my car? Left that in my car. Skipping ahead a little bit in the future, we've gotten the switch off and those stupid plastic pegs off. They were pretty much had to destroy them to get them off. But the way this works is that once the roof latch hits this button here, there is two plungers on the sides of this that this will work with. So the first one, once it goes up, will release this plunger here, and then it will push in the plunger on this side. Same is true the other way. This plunger will be released. This one will then make contact. But over time, the plastic worn down, it's kind of got loose here. So it would release this plunger once you pushed it in, but it would not push in this plunger at any point. See? That's why these fail. So put the new one in, and then let's have a look. All right, keys in the ignition, please. I beg. Yes! I've got a convertible Porsche again for only 80 quid. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Nope, didn't work. Yes, the roof goes down, but every single time you go over a bump, still both windows would end up in this position and not wanting to go back up. So the switch is fine. It's not doing the same thing as the old one where it was popping out of place. So actually, did you notice the dust that came out when I took the switches out originally? No, you probably didn't. I certainly did. I didn't really think anything of it. I just thought, oh, well, it's old plastics that are just starting to go brittle. No, it turns out that the threads that Porsche used to hold the bolts in place are actually plastic with a metal insert in the middle to give them strength. So the plastic wears down over time, these start to go loose, and it's why this car doesn't want to hold up. That should not be that easy to come off. So the guides for the roof are on the sun visors. Now, these are quite essential to stop the roof from rattling like hell. And they also have two of the same bolts on either side that are made of the same plastic and metal blend. They break over time. It turns out that mine was repaired badly in the past with hot glue, not the proper method that we're going to be doing today, which is M6 riv nuts being put in place. With those riv nuts, hopefully we should be able to get the original Porsche bolts to go straight into them and match with the threads, and then hopefully the car works, or the roof works without the windows going down, because it's England, it rains a lot, and I don't want that interior getting wet.
Almost.
That's an actual Porsche bolt. There we go. Look at that. No movement at all, that's solid. Son of a
Oh, and you're gonna have to take it apart.
Say.
Have to take it all apart again now for the video.
What, my toolbox?
No, all of the stuff we've just put together.
Oh yeah, because I swore. That's not good. That's got too much resistance. Oh. Me, that gave me a heart attack. There we go. I think that's fixed. Right, we need to go on a drive with the roof up to make sure, but I think... Oh my God, that gave me a heart attack. I thought the roof had just gotten stuck there and was like, no. Oh my God. Right, let's clean up and let's go for a drive. It works! There's no more rattles from the roof. There's more rattles from the car, that is true. And the windows. As soon as I go over a bump, they don't drop, which is incredible. I love this. I've finally got my, well, at the minute it's not really convertible. Well, it is convertible with the roofs up. I finally got my convertible Porsche to actually work. Now it certainly works for me. I am also going to say that most of the time this would probably work for you as well, although I'm not going to promise that that is going to solve every issue with a Porsche Boxster roof. Sometimes the hydraulics do just go, sometimes the important bits do go, but most of the time it is that very temperamental switch in the roof. Now I'm probably going to do a buyer's guide on this car at some point because there are quite a few issues and a few things that people should know if they're going to buy a 986, which I would highly recommend. These are such good fun to drive, and with that roof working, I'm so happy that I've got my Porsche back to the way it should be and I can enjoy it with the summer coming up soon, and hopefully JM might have something to say about it. I've said too much, haven't I?